This is my response video to last week, Feminist Whore, thing too cool for you. How young is young? Bulletin boards in the 80s offered some distribution of erotic stories, but using Homo sapiens as sacrificial pawns for unrealistic, ludicrous rationalizations and political reasonings is sick and dishonest. You're an addict, you're in denial. We are born needing affection. We could die without it. Many found Romania under the communist dictator Ceausescu a violation of the rights of a child and a young person. Maybe a molecule would make a stronger argument to people who did not find the behaviour compelling enough. But yes, very much the influence of religion. Pornography is a complement for masturbation or consensual sex, which themselves substitutes for sex, making pornography a substitute for rape. Arguable. But such attitudes of tantric sex magic is not something which can be easily televised or recorded. Where some see pornography as a giant financial sexual pyramid scheme, others see it as a vehicle to subjugate and control an already volatile situation, and that repeated experiences with porn can lead to social conditioning, habituation, and desensitization, further inhibitions controlling the psychic costs of rape and the perpetrator. I repeat, the psychic costs of rape and its perpetrator. A scream is not the substitute for affection. Perhaps enforcing segregation and issues of class and gender. Sex is only for the hungry. And the invention of the World Wide Web in 1993 and the first graphical browser Mosaic in 1995 allowed large numbers of technology and unsophisticated moronic users to quickly download, view and discreetly store pornographic photos and moving images on their home phones, computers. Is a household computer different from a mobile phone? In what way? Is watching porn on a plane or an iPad in a public place offensive? Internet pornography is a substitute for rape? Well, arguable. I repeat, the control of the psychic costs of rape and its perpetrator. So, how young is young? Perhaps sat there thinking about a favourite meal. Suppose it's a huge, large, juicy steak. Imagine a TV in front of them showing the viewer every detail of their favourite meal, better than they could ever have imagined it themselves. The visuals increase, the desire to act, the starving person is now determined to have that steak, just as advertisements are used on TV to tempt people. Pornography is a temptation for live action. And even if you don't see yourself, even if you don't see yourself as that whore of the capitalist system regime, quite the opposite. I would say that visual stimulation of a sexual nature proves rather effective, don't you? Black and white, genetic lottery. You obviously have never been a woman. Not that I mind though. Just don't force it down our throat. Big head start in life, sexting. Verbal abuse hurts too. I heard it said pornography and rape may be economic compliments. What is that supposed to mean? What, just because you are unemployed, you need a Catholic John giving you a punch of abuse in person? Or more free willy and determinism? The response is almost extreme. Sexting without forethought is like sex without foreplay. Just push the live button. Sorry for party rocking. Everybody got the red memo. Sadly they do, and often intelligent people are very sexual. Satan wants to be like God. Only last year, I was travelling on a local people transporter and my phone rang. Loud, heavy breathing and moaning was heard on the back of the seat by everyone. An unknown caller had sent me very pornographic material to view, which was closely listened to all. It was hard to tell, really. It wasn't meant to turn me on, was it? Or shock? And the caller didn't leave a number. Non-violent revolution. Resistance. Or the reminder of another box and the vibrator. I have no objections to healthy sexting. Sometimes even want some sex. With the help of a sexual enabler. Deep joy. Jojo gets all the girls. Economic poverty, though unemployment, capital income, human measures, the age distribution of rape victims and offenders. The variables are 10 to 14 years of age and 45 to 49. Social handicaps and altered realities. Now giving way to a fiesta of forgiveness. Or you were asking for it. It's America. This is not America. America, they love sex, damn it. Unlimited gas, unlimited miles, and off they go. So how do we get from texting to sexting? Sexting is illegal for those under 18 and is a criminal offence. Well, these are just some of my thoughts from the week and my comments. Please feel free to comment back. I did take some information from different sources, but it is a lot of my own thoughts on the subject of sexting. I hope it wasn't too offensive. For real.